was 90. I think it got to 98. 98. Today's going to get to like 97, 96.
Oh, it's cooled off a little.
It's cooling off.
That's really nice.
The direction I'd like it to see it. I said this yesterday to someone. I don't remember a summer where there's this many, almost 100.
Wait, is this the podcast?
Yeah, this is
okay. Sorry, I thought.
No.
Sorry.
Just so you know, this podcast is not interesting.
Okay, all right. Yeah, I didn't know where it started.
It's Monday, talk
no.
over.
Okay, I thought this was the thing you get over with. And then,
it's 47 minutes of weather.
Okay,
yeah,
great.
we're doing the weather, and then
someone who you don't know that you bumped into.
Yeah.
Or someone's right that I don't know that you bumped into. Yeah. Someone that died in your hometown.
Yeah.
That you didn't like to begin with.
That's classic.
the guy who ran the Lego store died in the town that my mom lives in. It's not even the town I grew up in.
Wow, you guys had a Lego store.
Apparently, there's a Lego store that was pretty new, and the guy died there.
Oh.
How? When we say town, is this like Rochester, New York, or is it
No,
like a
no, this is
tiny-
like a suburb on Long Island.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So it's like a suburb could have. All right, that makes
They
sense.
have a Lego
Yeah.
town.
What would you say the population is height or ceiling for town
Town?
before it becomes city?
A city? That's interesting.
Is there something in between that town
I
and
think
city?
it's about 20,000.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because I was going to say, what's the
Well,
population of the town my
Small
mom lives
city.
in?
Yeah, I don't know. What do you think?
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
Because if someone's like, I grew up in a small town, I'm like, how many people? And they say anything over 4,000. I'm like, that's not a town. That's a lot of people.
Yeah.
Oh,
A town,
village.
village.
Okay, here's the thing.
All
Okay,
right.
here we go. We're
This
getting
is
into
a
it.
great.
So
yeah.
my mom lives in a census-designated place.
Oh, she lives in a place.
It's not a town.
Place. My mom lives in a place too.
That's
I wonder if they hang out.
That's so nice.
They must know
Wow.
each other.
That's so nice.
Living in a place is hilarious.
Town.
Yeah.
Is there a sort of official definition of it?
Yeah,
what is
because
a town?
a town is a bunch of hamlets put together on Long Island, at least.
A bunch of sons
town.
of kingless.
Yeah,
whatever. I
yeah.
don't know the fucking play.
That'd be so nice if you knew anything.
Yeah, about Hamlet. King.
He fucks his mom, or he wants to fuck his mom. Am I off?
No, that's
That's
Oedipus.
Oedipus.
yeah.
Hamlet is
His uncle kills his dad.
Wow, I think you're right.
Yeah.
You're talking like you don't know. That's way more than we knew.
Yeah,
That just
yeah.
rang a bell.
I
for
was
his
just letting
school.
you dig your own hole, man. I was gonna,
I
and then I
think
was gonna
that's-
insult
I just
you.
did Lion King and made him people.
I think yes, that does sound familiar.
Yeah,
The gay uncle who is for some reason more ethnic than everyone else.
He's not gay.
Scar is
He's
gay.
ethnic. Oh, we're talking about Lion King.
Lion
Yeah,
King, Lion
Yeah,
King.
Hamlet. I assume they didn't even know about.
He's British.
Yeah.
The Scar is for some reason way darker than the other lions
To show that he's evil.
That I
to show that he's evil.
I don't
And
really
he's a
know
little-
about this kid stuff. I watch things like Hamlet.
Yeah.
so
I'm
it's more for
sorry.
adults. Yeah, Hamlet. It's in Denmark. I think I remember that. It's not,
Oh,
but I remember it's in Denmark. I think, and then he has a girlfriend named Ophelia.
Ophelia.
Is Hamlet's girlfriend,
Yeah.
and that's why you're thinking of Oedipus, the one.
So my mom lives in an Ophelia
Oh,
She
okay.
lives in
Yeah,
an
yeah,
Ophelia.
yeah.
with 43,000 people in it.
43.
That's not enough for
A city? I'd call that a city. A census designated
Wow.
place with 43,000.
I don't think it's a city.
Can you see what what qualifies something as a city? Because
Yeah.
now I'm
Yeah.
damn. You know what? Because now I'm thinking when people are like,
I don't like that I've been thrust into the producer role just because I put the headphones
You
on.
put headphones on, you're the-
and you're
wearing
holding your
headphones.
phone. Yeah.
Yeah.
we
that's
apologize
true.
for last week's audio. It was a great episode of Fumi, and the fucking audio shot. So now Mike is wearing headphones.
Yeah, and they forgot to talk about the difference between a hamlet and a village.
yeah.
And we
So,
didn't I didn't
And a
know.
census-designated
it's
place.
just a designated place. Here we go.
Place.
Should we just sit here silently while he looks this up on his
Yes.
phone? This
Yeah,
is
yeah.
good for a podcast.
I have a feeling that this is going to be a...
well,
Look, the
is-
key to podcasting,
Yeah.
and I've said this before, it's just start.
yeah.
Get going. Don't
Yeah.
try and fucking
Don't try to be
shove a topic.
entertaining.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Don't
Just-
try and be clever. No.
No, you just get going. You just start talking about whatever
Yeah.
comes out of your fucking mouth.
No,
And
no-
sooner or later, someone's like, that reminds me of an anecdote.
yes. No, but is there any editing done on this podcast?
Zero.
Or
God,
oh, you just
so-
record it?
Just
Put it up.
go.
So
Yeah,
minimal.
It's not,
Really?
It's not what we're about.
Even QCing? You did
I know
hear
what that is.
that means quality checking.
Yeah.
Like you knew that the microphones weren't on.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you went at least to the point of listening again
So
to
we
hear that
didn't.
the microphones were.
Our roommate and helper Mac was
Oh.
like, "Hey, you guys fuck this up."
Well, no,
Oh,
because what
okay.
happened was two of the microphones just stopped recording 5 seconds into the episode,
Hilarious.
basically. So there was one track that went all the way through, and then 2 tracks that were completely empty.
Okay, so what did we get, by the way, on the whole Hamlet?
Oh,
You stopped looking it up?
Yeah,
Yeah, because I
I gave
stopped
up.
looking it up because it just says a city is a human settlement of a
Yeah, yeah,
substantial
yeah,
size.
yeah.
I'm
Come
like,
on.
no.
This isn't what
I
people
need a
tuned in
number.
for.
Because I
Yeah.
do get a little, as a New Yorker,
Right.
when people are like, I live in a big, and that's what it is when they say major city. I get annoyed.
Yeah, major
Yeah.
city. You're
There's-
telling me Eugene, Oregon is a
Nuh-uh.
major city?
It's a city. I'll give you city.
Yeah, I'll give you a
Not
city.
a major city.
Yeah.
It
All right.
says there is no universally agreed definition of the lower boundary for their size.
Lower
Wow.
boundary. Okay.
Mhm.
I think we should make a decision right now.
Yeah, I think 20,000
20,000.
And then
I'm
below
gonna say
that is
I'm gonna say 100,000
for a
100
city.
to be
And below
close
that
to
is
city.
city.
Actually, I could see both sizes because a town doesn't sound that small. A
Yeah.
small town.
You
Yeah,
add,
small.
yeah, the,
Yeah.
Word small.
You have to size
a large
that.
town.
A
You ever
large-
say you live in a large town? I've never heard
I've
that.
never heard someone say that.
Yeah, I'm
a
from,
large-
I'm from a pretty large town.
town.
Like,
Yeah.
you mean a city? Not exactly.
Not exactly.
I wouldn't
a
go
large
that
town.
far.
So now I'm going to go 20,000.
Yeah, because a city has to have a downtown.
They have to have
Yeah.
I think they have to have systems in place.
Mm.
Like, as in, like, you know, there's like city housing and public transportation and
Oh,
stuff
yes,
like
yes,
run by
yes.
the city. I
But
think that
Town would have a city, a town hall and a mayor.
Yeah.
Even a town has a mayor
But-
and a
But
police.
I love when a town is small and they have a mayor who has another job.
yeah.
The mayor's the carpenter
I
also.
love it.
Yeah.
Or when the town's so small they elect a dog.
Yeah.
You ever
Yeah.
hear about that?
Dude.
that.
It's
That
like
was-
a town of 300 people. They elected a dog.
that was one of my first. That was one of my first jokes that I kept.
Oh,
was
really?
about the town in Tennessee that has a dog mayor. And I can't remember what the punchline was.
Oh,
It wasn't very
It's,
good.
Damn
it's
it.
funny already.
Yeah. It was
I love
something
it.
about him.
Yeah, I'm already on board.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't need to go. A dog mayor is funny. There's a town that has a mayor. Is it a human? No, it's a dog. Joke done.
There we
Next
go.
one.
Hey,
Yeah.
wouldn't that be interesting?
Don't
Yeah,
get
it's
me
a
started on what
surprise.
their comptroller is.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't
that's
want-
pretty. That's a
Yeah,
good
that's
tag.
I don't wonder
you
what
can
this.
use that.
Oh shit! Yeah,
Who's the
yeah.
comptroller? A fox?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
There you go.
There was something I remember. I used the phrase "horse constituent"
That's great.
in the
That's
joke.
Horse is the funniest
Horse
word.
is the funniest
Funniest
animal.
Yeah.
And then I probably went down a sexist route. What's this dog mayor's wife look like? Something like that. I don't know. She an even
It's a
uglier
woman,
dog.
it's an adult woman.
It's an ugly human woman.
Yeah, and I guess it's sexist to assume a dog mayor is a man.
Yeah,
that's
that's-
the worst
wow,
part of all.
that's a
it.
great point.
Yeah,
Yeah.
why couldn't a male
and
dog
the
be
mayor
elected
was a
mayor?
dog.
Yeah.
And it's
All of a sudden, you're allowed to call the mayor a bitch.
Yeah.
Something like that. You
Something
can
like
say
That's
that.
good.
that. That's
Yeah, you
not
can
so
say
bad.
that.
Dude, look at
I'm
how
gonna bring this
easy
show
it-
back.
How easy
I'm
comedy
done.
is.
Yeah, that's and same with podcasting. I'm going in like, oh, podcast, you got to have a topic. No,
Nope.
a joke, you got to have a punchline. No,
Nope.
nothing.
No.
You just
Mm-mm.
kind of
keep
hang
the
out.
tone up.
Just keep
high
it
beat.
positive,
Yeah.
high energy.
It's all about, because here's the thing these days, it's all about content.
yeah.
Yeah.
You just have to keep making stuff. It doesn't
Yeah.
always have to be good.
Slop
or
Factory
ever.
is
Yeah.
open. Yeah.
And I think it's almost worse if it's good because then people have to sit there and focus on it. Like
Yeah.
content, if it's bad, I think it's almost better because then people will just watch it quickly and each view. You know what I mean? The TikTok is not counting how much you learned from the TikTok.
Yeah,
There's
yeah,
no
very well said.
metric.
Yeah,
They're
yeah,
saying
yeah.
if you watched it. So
You have to hook up an EKG
Yeah.
while you watch TikTok to
Yeah,
see how
you
much your
didn't
brain
enjoy
lights
it.
up.
yeah.
well, I got to know. Well, maybe you guys we can talk about content because I got a thing from TikTok that said I can get paid more for my TikToks if they're. I'm as an expert. They said I was an expert on film and TV. So if I make TikToks about film and TV, I will get paid more.
Oh.
And, I mean,
interesting.
I'm already getting $5-6 a week from
Nice.
these things. So I mean,
How much higher
we
can I
could
go?
I
I
don't
guess
even
we
know.
could double it.
yeah, I don't really know what the bigger numbers are. So I made some TikToks that mentioned film and TV, but I seem to still be getting.
You keep just saying film and TV.
Yes, I just put it in
You
the
know
thing. I
it's-
mean, it's sometimes it's tangentially related. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
there's a TV in the background. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Like,
You
I was talking to my friend Peter Griffin.
Yeah, yeah.
Who's on the television.
Please only talk about television models and
Yeah.
film stock. Like,
Yeah.
Right, that would be a way to get around it. If
Yeah.
because I don't want to watch any TV.
It takes too long.
Yes, yes, to watch it. Samsung. Yeah,
I mean,
looking
if
at my new
there's
Samsung.
anyone alive that can go this route, it is you. You are
Yeah.
the best at that type of content.
It's about nothing. Yeah, just
Yeah, yeah.
garbage. Yeah. So that's why I was
Yeah,
kind of
but-
surprised that I got invited to the like expert program. I'm sure
Sure.
it was some mistake, and I'm like trying to figure
don't
it out.
know.
But I,
I
don't
think
know.
it's just like you. I mean, I think this same thing happens with like podcasts and almost anything that people do is that there's so many people who do it and post like one video
Right.
and then never do anything again. So it's like once you have like an actual following and people watch your videos, they're like, you are in the top 0.1%
Yeah.
of content creators because you have done it and people actually care.
Right.
Yeah.
So then they're like, well, this guy is obviously a thought leader in film and television because he has a TikTok that mentions Bluey or something. You know, it's like, yeah, of course, let's get in there. Yeah. And you could make up to $7.50 to $9 a week now if you bring up Coco Melon and Miss Rachel. I don't know why I'm only talking about children's
I've been leaning into that recently just because this is something I've been discussing, which is the adult fandoms of kids shows. It's a big phenomenon now, and I've been kind of delving into it.
I really dislike it. I understand the stance of like if you have a child and they're watching it and you go like, oh, this isn't so bad. But if you're like an adult who's like really into children's media and there's no children around you, it really makes me sick to my stomach.
Yeah, and this is what I've been noticing, and this is where I think it gets to me. Because if you want to watch it, okay. But what happens is they all want to make porn about it. And that's, I'm not kidding. And people, and then people get mad at them for making the porn, and then they claim that they're being punished just for enjoying a kid's show. It's just bizarre. I mean, I don't know if this is only happening on Reddit. I don't know. You know what I mean? It's hard to know.
It's hard, yeah. When you go into a hole and you're like, does anyone else see this?
Yeah, it's just like, it's one of these things where you don't know if this is an actual thing or every single person. There's 20 people doing this, and I'm just reading all their comments.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of mad people on Reddit that are going, I tagged my Bluey fanfic with the tag, suck off. And now you're going to get mad at me for writing it? I told you it had a suck off.
Yeah. I put it clear as day at the bottom after see more.
Yeah.
It's insane how it was right there for you.
Yeah.
You clicked 3 buttons.
Yeah, that's a very insane jump to make.
Yes.
And then be annoyed that people are upset with it.
Right. And they're kind of claiming I've not kidding, read numerous comments that this is an example of creeping fascism. That's what it said, that they're going to basically.
That them being critiqued for making making porn of a children's show is fascism.
Yeah. They're not saying it's exactly what they're saying. It's because fascism on the rise.
Wow.
And now kids that have been brainwashed into fascism are going on their porn stories about their kids' shows and getting mad. And this is known as anti-shipping. Is this a term you guys have heard? Because I'm like,
what is
it?
Anti-shipping.
So
I know shipping.
You know shipping.
And,
I know
and
the concept.
handling whatnot.
No, it's
No.
different.
Oh, I don't even know this
Okay,
part.
Yeah.
You got to spend more time on Reddit.
I'm so
What
sorry.
are you doing? Going out and getting exercise?
No,
Yeah.
zero time on Reddit.
So yes. Well, Mike, you could explain shipping. I've been talking about
shipping.
it a lot.
I think is from what I know, it's kind of in the world of like it's adjacent at least to fan fiction stuff.
Okay.
So like say like there's now. You saw the news, Liam Neeson and Pamela Anderson are dating, and people say they're shipping that relationship. So that means they are kind of approving of this relationship.
Oh, okay.
But then shipping, it kind of comes from fan fiction where they're like, oh, I made a whole book where let's say Tom Green and Jay Leno are dating, and people are shipping this fictional.
What a hilarious couple.
And that's, well, of course, that is what's known as RPF shipping, real person fan fiction. And but it actually, I've been reading these subreddits.
No, dude, this
and
is
that's
you're so good at this.
That's actually frowned upon a little bit. Most people are just into it for like Star Trek. They make a thing. They think Captain Kirk and Mr. Spock. That was the original one.
Okay, and they're shipping that relationship.
Yes, and they're shipping that Captain Kirk, and then they write their fan fiction where Captain Kirk is it Mr. Dr. Spock? Mr. Spock.
Oh, okay.
Dr. Spock is a different. This is a big mistake, by the way.
I know zero about Star Trek.
Dr. Spock was a guy that wrote a book about taking care of your kids.
Yes. Okay.
The guy on the show was Mr. Spock.
Oh, wow.
Which is weird because he kind of seems like a doctor.
He really does seem like a doctor.
But anyways, so that's shipping. That's and that's nobody really had a problem with that because they're adults.
Sure.
Yeah.
But now people started getting deeper and deeper in the shipping and writing weird stuff like humans and dogs. For
what
example.
about this?
Oh,
I got
the mayor.
Well, it's both dogs, so that's okay.
I got a relationship.
Yeah.
And tell me if you guys ship this one or not.
Okay.
Sheldon from the Big Bang Theory and young Sheldon.
Oh, no, I'm not shipping that.
And that's that. And now you are an anti-shipper.
Oh, my God.
That explained it perfectly.
Thank you.
So you say you ship Sheldon and his own young
Sheldon.
young Sheldon. Anti-shippers will go, that's wrong. You shouldn't be allowed to do that because he's a pedophile.
Yeah,
if you do that.
It's incestual and pedophilia.
Yeah, it's like a double whammy. I mean, I guess
2 negatives equals a positive.
so. An anti-shipper would say you shouldn't post that, and so the pro-shippers, these are the people that are mad, are claiming that the anti-shippers that think you shouldn't make that are fascists who are censoring that.
So are the pro-shippers kind of libertarian with it, where they're kind of like, let everyone do what they want to do?
Yes, they're libertarian, but only when it comes to fan fiction. And the weird thing is, most of these people, it is weird though, because most of them, if you see you would call them like liberals, just your standard liberals. We need to have Medicare and all this stuff. For some reason, and in fact, they wouldn't. Even in like Hollywood, they're always mad about if it's like an official movie or something. They would be mad about that. But for some reason, in their mind, if it's in a fan fiction, there should be no rules. No kind of pornography should be off limits if it's fan fiction.
Wow.
This is what I'm having trouble understanding. And anybody, I don't know if we have the phone lines open.
No, we don't.
Hey, call in. If you're watching if you're listening to this when it comes out in the future, call my personal phone.
Yeah,
and we'll talk about it.
And tell them what you think about incestuous pedophilia fan fiction.
Sheldon on young Sheldon.
Or crazy. It feels like a very Yimby and NIMBY argument.
Yes, that's a good analogy, right?
Which I also don't know what that fucking shit means at all either. I muted those 2 words a long time ago on Twitter, so I never have to see it again.
Not in my backyard.
Yeah.
Yes, in my backyard. So I think it's more about like
it's for wrestling?
No, it's usually with racism. It's like we're going to build a public housing project.
Okay.
Not in my backyard.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And then yes, in my backyard. So it's like usually. So I guess they're saying these people are like that spend all their time making fan fiction.
Yeah.
Want the stuff, the porno in the fan fiction, but they don't think it should be out in like professional. And then it's like where do you draw the line between a fan fiction and a fiction? I don't know.
Yeah. Because I guess this podcast is not fan fiction because we would need fans.
Right. So it's right. If someone wrote
Mike and Diego,
this is fiction.
Yeah.
I guess it's not fiction either, but someone could write if you had a fan.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed.
One day. And they could ship you to.
They could ship us.
But I think, and that almost seems to happen with fan. They would write a story about you guys in a relationship if you had a fan.
Yeah. So we got to get a fan. We got to get a pervert.
Yeah.
A creative pervert fan.
To write a fan
Perverts
fiction.
are very creative. I would say that.
I don't know.
By inherently.
I think you have, but I think you have to be. I think that's probably why the fan fiction is so popular because they're not going to make a, movie where Mickey Mouse, has sex with Luke Skywalker.
Yeah.
It's never going to happen.
Yeah.
So, but only the perverts that want to see that.
Now Star Wars is owned by Disney, so that is possible.
Oh,
They could cross over.
But there isn't enough. I don't think there's enough perverts. And I guess that's what the
true.
definition is of a pervert. Someone that has more of a niche
Yeah.
interest, maybe. If people having sex with mice was the normal thing, we'd be the perverts for being attracted to humans.
Yeah.
Good idea for a sci-fi film.
Yeah. And thank you for lumping me in with you on that.
Right, no problem.
It's like the Twilight Zone episode, the Eye of the Beholder one, where they take off her bandage and everyone's like talking about how ugly she is, and she's really just a beautiful human woman.
Beautiful human woman.
Oh, I've never seen that. That's the opposite of Shallow Hal. Remember that movie?
Yes.
Do you remember this?
Absolutely.
Yeah, we all
remember
remember it.
Yeah.
Anyway,
because everyone in this world has pig faces.
Right.
They all have big, ugly
Messed
pig
up
faces,
pig
and they
face.
take hers off, and she looks like,
Doesn't look like a pig.
Greta Garbo.
Yeah, I think so.
Because I almost called her Greta Gerwig, and I was like, that's not.
That's
how
not
she looks.
possible.
She's today's Greta Garbo.
She's,
I guess.
exactly.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
She's my Greta Garbo because I don't
Christ.
really like Greta Garbo's movies either.
That's true. So I was talking to someone because my girlfriend. I was telling her that you're going to be on the show.
Oh, great.
And is explaining what you do.
Yeah.
And I had a really hard time explaining it.
Okay.
How do you meet someone at a party and you tell them and they're like, what kind of content do you make? How do you explain yourself?
I don't get into it. I just go, yeah, I have a YouTube channel, and I don't want to talk.
Okay, that's right. That's
Perfect.
Because otherwise, I can't explain to people I'm making a fake video essay about people that write stories about Curious George. I can't get it's even when and then people even will ask to see it, but I can't. Most adults I can't even show it to them. They're just looking at this
don't-
like, what is this?
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
no connection that they can
Yeah.
see the twist. I guess you're
Right.
making. It's
And the weird thing is, though, then I get mad that I'm only making $6 a month. So, like, why am I making more money? I mean,
yeah,
maybe if I was doing something that I could easily explain to another
Maybe.
adult, I could be making, like I said, 8, 9, 10,
Who
Yeah.
knows?
Whoa.
Who knows how high that
$11 a
goes?
month.
I couldn't tell you a bigger number. So.
Yeah, because your I'll say work. Your work feels so specific.
Yeah, I guess it's just for the people that, you know what it is also, most of the topics, because I have my Patreon, most of the topics come from people asking for stuff on the Patreon. And I'm just realizing this now. The reason they're asking me to do this stuff is because popular stuff wouldn't be talking about
Yeah,
these
yeah,
things.
yeah.
So I've kind of set myself up for failure. In order to make a little bit of money, I've basically ruined my ability to make a lot of money.
Yeah,
maybe.
Hey,
I don't know.
fulfilling a need is
Yes,
fulfilling a
a
need.
niche.
But then you'd have to like make videos where you're talking about like this drama involving the 7th guy on the Mr. Beast channel and stuff like that.
Exactly.
You're like, Harry Flinton tweeted the N-word again,
Yeah.
I guess.
That's 16
Yeah.
times today.
Yeah.
Here's what the problem with Love Island.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never seen Love Island, anyways, but I think if I made a video called "The Problem with Love Island," I'd be making millions of dollars.
Yeah.
Maybe just title the.
Ooh.
Here's an idea for this
There you go.
podcast.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
call this podcast "The Problem with Love
Love it.
Island," and you'll
Uh-huh.
probably get 100
It just
times
jumps.
Yeah.
listens. I mean,
It
I
drops
guess.
down after 30 seconds.
Yeah.
whether you
Yeah,
realize
yeah,
it or
yeah.
not.
Well, I do that too. I try to make a thumbnail that seems like it's going to be something else. You got to do that, but
Mhm.
Ray said then people just tune out. But what are you going to do?
Yeah, the thumbnail is a bluey porno.
Yeah. Oh, great. And then it's making fun of Bluey porn.
And people
are
mad.
Yeah, but you're standing in front of it, giving it a thumbs down.
down,
You're
yeah.
like, I don't like stuff
Doing
like this.
the
Yeah,
classic
yeah, yeah.
sticky.
Mhm.
I don't like stuff like this.
That's a great one.
Fuck.
So.
That's me.
For
I'm doing YouTube face.
let me see. Oh yeah, there he is. Like he's doing it.
Oh yeah.
You're
pretty
that's
good,
already
right?
we're already getting more views.
Oh yeah. I do those all the time.
I got a point. Yeah, people love that stuff.
Why?
I don't
What
know.
is weird? It's an annoying face.
It's an
but
annoying.
it
face.
must work. No one is
It
going to stop
elicits a
doing it.
response in our like caveman brain of
Yeah.
like, oh my god,
Right, 'cause
alertness.
if
He's
somebody-
shocked about something.
Yes.
That
it
he
must
made.
be what do you call it? Like a woolly mammoth about
Exactly.
to attack.
There's
Yeah.
got to be a woolly mammoth both alive, which is a huge news,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and about to attack.
Yes.
But
I mean, this was I was saying in the caveman.
yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. In your
Is
head,
that maybe?
Sorry.
No, that's
Totally
okay.
didn't-
Yeah,
I
I was
can't
just.
believe I didn't follow that one
yeah,
for
no
one.
problem.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It had been nearly 20 seconds since you said caveman.
Yeah.
So I can see why you would have forgot. That's what we were talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, because you're like,
There's a woolly mammoth.
Ah, in here?
in your head, you're like, oh, the rocks are falling off my cave when you see that face. But then in reality, it's just a guy being like, I visited all the rainforest cafes in America.
Yeah.
Yes, that guy, by the way, I've been seeing. I know exactly the guy you're
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
about because I made a whole video making fun of him
Nice.
like a month ago.
Yeah.
Is because he had a video. I noticed that when he had a video where I watched every Barbie movie, and then
Yeah.
I noticed there was like 50 guys that had watched every Barbie movie for their YouTube
channel,
video,
yeah.
and it's all the same joke of hey, I'm a grown man, I'm going to watch every Barbie movie,
Yeah.
and this guy did it, and they make their little quips, and like this is actually pretty good. You know, like, stuff like that. It's the same thing. I don't know why it gets on my nerves. It's harmless. I think I'm probably just jealous that this is more popular.
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah.
fine. I think it's fine
Yeah.
to let things like that get on your nerves.
Okay.
I think it's fine to be like, this, we've done it. I'm bored of this. This takes very little talent. Because again, I think what YouTube is great at is not the creation of art, but the judgment of art.
Yes.
And it,
yeah.
and it rewards the judge, which again, there needs to be critique. That is a valid skill set. But
Yeah.
when it's only that, we're
Right.
running out of things to like. No
Yeah.
one's making anything. They're just
I've been
judging.
thinking about that for years, that the fact that there's not enough. Now you have people critiquing the critiquers because
Yeah.
there's not, because to make something original takes a lot of time.
So
Yeah.
much time,
And so
much effort, so much vulnerability,
yeah.
creativity, courage to do something original. But when you just go, fucking idiot, this fucking
Yeah.
shit sucks.
But
Yeah.
the thing is that it doesn't even go that deep. Where it's like the guy who watches all 50 Barbie movies, he just goes like, "Can you believe this? They made this many Barbie movies?"
Mhm.
And like that's how deep the insight goes.
Sure.
It's never like I mean, I don't know how much you're going to talk about, like, I don't know, the director of photography of the Barbie movies and stuff like that. But it's not like a in-depth look into like why would a man watch this many Barbie movies, or why did they? Because it's like, okay, you're making a video that is only made so people can view it, so you can make more ad money, about movies that are made with barely any thought put into them because they have an IP attached to them, so parents can put it on in the background while they're making dinner for their children. Where it's like, it's like a person with no knowledge critiquing a thing that was made with no thought.
Yeah.
It's like all of a sudden it's like, oh, this is if you put on, it's as interesting as like recording the inside of an air fryer while it's working, you know? It's like, that's how it feels to me.
I guess that's why people watch it, just to be relaxed. So we're probably getting annoyed because, you guys have this podcast. You're probably getting annoyed. You're going, we're talking about big stuff in here, city versus town, all this
town,
a large town,
dog mayor and whatnot.
Right. And this guy, he's sort of a decent-looking guy, puts a picture of himself going, I watch Barbie, and then people put it on. And I don't know how closely people pay attention to these videos. I don't know. But, I skim through them just for research for my own things. So, but to me, they make me annoyed. I think even if I wasn't making my own videos, I might find it annoying. I mean, I don't know, just to... just say the endless. I watched everything. But
it's this like trend that we're in of this like low level masochism of just like, I put myself through this awful boring thing. And it's like, why?
I did this thing. Isn't that interesting? You're like, possibly,
maybe. You sat still. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. You're right. It's not that hard. That's a good point. There's there's so many videos about watching every of a thing. I don't know. Like that's a hard
thing. You
could
watch them over a 9-month period.
Yeah. Why isn't the person watching the video about watching everything? They could do that. It's not like something like I climbed the cliff face.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? No, you easily could have done it.
Holy shit! You went to a restaurant a bunch of times. What a nightmare!
Yeah, it's like watching Free Solo and then watching a guy that was like, I went up the escalator at the mall
as many times as it takes to get to the top of Everly. Some shit like that. We're like,
you know what though? I do watch some stuff like that. I realize I do watch some of these people that just live their boring life. Just because it's like relaxing, I guess, and I'm contributing to the problem. I suppose.
Little bit. I mean, I think there's always going to be a need for lowbrow, low investment art, but it's like now it's the default.
Yeah,
and that I think is the problem of sucking down quality. Like when we reward quantity, and which that's all basically content is, just like more videos, shorter form, less effort.
Yeah, and not even to say that everything has to be like deeply thought provoking and has some
I made
deep
Barry
meaning.
Lyndon again. It's like that's a lot of fucking work, dude.
It's like, listen, not everything's gonna be Rick and Morty,
Absolutely.
Some things are gonna be just Morty.
I don't know, because I was just thinking about, I don't know if you guys have this on your TV where you turn it on and it just starts playing a channel and you have no control over it. I don't know. There's if you have a Samsung TV, they have this thing where
and it just puts the TV on, the
it
satellite
makes you watch
TV.
the Samsung channels.
It's like living in a hotel.
Yes, you have to really push 3 more buttons to not just be fed. And for some, it doesn't even seem like you can go. I've tried to put it on one, so it just puts that one on every time. But no, even then, it just gives me a random. So for the last 2 weeks, it's been giving me the Kardashians only channel.
Oh my God,
I'm not kidding. And then I'm realizing that just now he's talking that was the original version of what we're talking about something where just nothing happens. Because that always bugged me. I'm not against reality TV or stuff, but that one I couldn't get it because it seems like nothing. They don't do anything.
They don't do anything.
Yeah, do anything.
Because I remember, because rest in peace, he just died. Ozzy Osbourne. YouTube has been really pushing the Osbourne show, and I'm like, okay, this is nothing, but it's a really talented person doing nothing.
Yes,
and it's someone who made really great music, hanging around his house. That's interesting.
Yeah, and it was kind of funny, and I think they played up that he's a kind of a wacky character and a
absolutely.
weird guy. But the Kardashians aren't even funny people. They're more. To me, they're more boring than the guy that works at the bodega.
Yeah, absolutely.
They don't do anything. They go, well, you have to go to a party. I'm not going to do my impression. But I was like, I've just watched it 2 hours ago.
Because the guy that works at the bodega probably has an interesting story to tell you. He's around regular people all the time. He's not off in some weird Calabasas estate.
They only hang out with other Kardashians.
Yeah,
so how do they?
Can you believe Rob farted? Yes. Yes, I can.
Every week it's like, Mom's going to have a party. Are you going to go? I don't know if I want to go. And it's but I guess I'm judging it against the standards of the lowest standard. If I just lowered my standard one step down, I'd probably be able to enjoy it.
There was because before that there was what was it the Simple Life. The Paris Hilton and Nicole Richie, where it's like, because this is two of the same kind of people, like California rich, no offense, kind of dumb. I don't care about offense actually, but at least the like kind of framework of this show is like we're taking those kind of people and putting them into regular America and making them do regular things and seeing how they react to it, and maybe they don't even react well, or maybe they just go like, I'm not doing that. But it's way better than just being like, okay, so now we're taking these rich people and we don't even have to make them uncomfortable a little bit. We just put cameras in their house and you don't even notice it because your house is so big.
And they don't do it. Yeah, they did. I guess that was weird. They didn't do anything. But I guess the good thing about the rise of YouTube is that it's put the Kardashians out of business, because even that required some money. They had to hire editors and stuff. And now someone could just set up a camera like this, record their self, edit it in 10 minutes and post it. No one's going to.
I mean, that's what's that girl? Emma Chamberlain.
That's
who is so incredibly famous for vlogging, it seems, and is like so where it's like, oh, you're not doing anything insane. You're not like being like, oh, because you're not doing Mr. Beast style stuff, but you're also not doing like, I only ate fast food for 90 days or whatever. You're just like, oh, I'm kind of just like talking to my camera.
Luxury punishments.
Going to the store, because I tried watching her too, because and I was like, I don't understand how she is more entertaining than anybody's sister or something. Like that's why I'm like, I don't understand why it seems very random, the people that get super popular. But then I guess it becomes self-reinforcing, because once they get super popular, then they get
it just feeds it.
It's like Joe Rogan. Like, Joe Rogan has the most popular podcast in the world because he has the most popular podcast in the world. You know, it just keeps going. People are like, oh, this person's on Joe Rogan, which is a huge thing. I got to watch this. And it just kind of keeps going. And as long as you maintain some sort of like 1 foot in relevancy, it seems to, it's like a perpetual motion machine.
I mean, I'll be honest, I've watched two. Have you guys watched any Emma Chamberlain videos? I've watched two,
I've watched a couple.
I think I've watched like one or two. One, because I was like, I think Morbidly Curious is more negative than I felt. I think I was just like genuinely curious, like, why is this person so famous? But I think like what happened was I watched one and it felt like tuning into like the 5th season of a television show, where I'm like, oh, you're having conversations about people and things and saying stuff that I'm like, I'm sure people who are watching this are like, oh, hell yeah, she's talking about going to a party with Samantha or like whatever the hell. And then you're like, oh, you obviously know what her and Samantha's whole relationship is. But then I'm also like, well, I'm not going to go back and watch from the beginning because she was like 13 years old. I'm just like sitting in my living room watching a 13-year-old girl talk about like new t-shirts. And I'm just like.
And then you go, right. The shipping fiction.
Exactly,
about, trouble,
Yeah, exactly. And then I don't think her and Young Sheldon should be together. I only read it with Young Sheldon.
I knew you as well because we lived together. I love videos of rich people showing off their houses.
Oh, yeah, I got into those for like a year.
I'm a big fan of seeing what everyone does because I love to be critical. And she showed her house. It's a very nice house.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, I don't find you irritating. I don't find you ignorant or frustrating. You know, it's like, you find it vaguely charming, charming. And I watched another one of her videos. I'm like, this isn't for me, but I get it. And I'm not mad that people watch this.
Yeah, it seems like she seemed like a normal person and not an annoying person. But I feel like most people know someone that they could just talk to that's as entertaining. And then I did watch some of them. I think she's probably stopped doing this now because she probably has editors. But I did watch an older one that was full of the cuts and the zoom in where they blow up the face. And you cut to a meme of going 5 minutes later and all the and that is annoying, but I guess people anyways, but I guess that's not her fault.
It's a trend. You lean into
it was a trend. I don't know.
Time and place. And also, as someone who like edits their own stuff, it's like you got to find what you like and you got to find what kind of things come out of you. And it's like you got to make mistakes. You got to, if you just ignore or don't try anything, it's really hard to like develop a style.
But I feel like everybody was doing that. Did everyone think that was funny? I think
they thought everyone, the masses that enjoy that kind of content probably did.
They probably thought we got a cutaway because even stuff I see now, they're still doing it. The cutaways to the memes and the you know what I'm talking about, where someone says something awkward and they look at the thing and then they do the fake. It's called spherize. I know, and it makes the face blow up.
Okay,
like somebody eats like a hot pepper, and their face blows up.
Yeah, and I also think it's like kind of the same thing with almost anything where it's like now that is the format for a joke. That is knock knock, who's there? Like that's like you, it's like, oh, now you know that this is supposed to be funny because they're doing the format of the joke. But I think it's just the thing where it's like that joke existed way after we already knew that like so much about jokes that we're just like, oh, this thing, but this is,
if we were 12 when that joke came out, we would have thought it was a good I guess, but even
I also think a lot of people are stupid.
Well,
I think that's the thing.
Not us. Not us. We would know. If we were stupid, we would know we were stupid.
I would be self-aware enough to know that.
I would know I was stupid.
Yeah.
But I think with the thing with like the face blowing up, though, I don't know because I feel like I kind of remember when I was like 12 and they had like those like Nickelodeon shows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't actually remember laughing at them. That's what I think this is a good point. I was just something I've been thinking about lately because all this stuff that's popular is with like 12, 13-year-olds, but did you remember laughing at the Nickelodeon shows when you were a kid?
No, not laughing, but watching.
Yeah, you would watch them, but I don't remember. The only thing I remember laughing out loud at like The Simpsons and stuff. My parents also liked.
Pete and Pete used to make me laugh as a kid.
Oh, well, that was a Nickelodeon.
That's the only Nickelodeon show that I can think of that made me laugh. Yeah. Because I think once like SpongeBob was around, I think I was a little too old to be like sitting there and like laughing at it. I just, I was sitting there, I was shipping.
I was doing SpongeBob and Patrick.
SpongeBob and Patrick,
Your Spatrick fiction. They like to have names. People that are into that, they put the two names together.
Yeah, because I think being a kid, like a kid who's funny or likes funny things, laughing out loud at certain things was much more rare in retrospect. Like now I'm thinking about it, I'm like, oh yeah, I remember those kind of shows with and like, things like that. And like I didn't laugh at that part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I felt like they needed to put that in for like...
Because I'm trying to think of like what made me laugh out loud.
I think it was stuff my dad put on, like Naked Gun, and then that kind of that. I remember laughing out loud at that.
Yeah. Like
again, not the stuff aimed at me, Saved by the Bell. I would sit there watching it, but I think maybe I just liked looking at good-looking.
Yeah. It's like bright colors and good-looking people.
Yeah, looking at good-looking kids is cool. I've always said that.
Right.
It's a good thing.
So to this day, I only watch stuff if I can look at good-looking kids. And because otherwise I don't get any ideas for my pornographic fan fiction.
I'm really kind of like I start looking around the room. I really am not focusing on
pornographic fan fiction for Saved by the Bell.
Oh my God! Do you know how much of that there must be out there?
Oh,
that's exactly the kind of thing that there would be. It's probably not as popular now, but that seems to be the main thing, is that shows about teenagers and
Jesus
the big
Christ.
arguments where adults will write it, and then the teenagers go, how can you write this? These people are minors. And the adults go, well, this is, it's just fiction. Give me a break. And then it's like these debates go on and on and on.
Wow.
So, I don't know.
Yeah, because I guess there's like the stuff I would laugh out loud at was like for adults.
Yeah.
Kind of. It was like I would laugh at The Simpsons, which is kind of for kids, but not really. And then I would laugh out loud at like SNL, like old SNL stuff, and like
damn, it's a good
Jackass was like I remember that was like
Jackass
the thing.
I
remember like my entire family laughing at Jackass
Mr.
stuff.
Bean?
You know what? I didn't watch Mr. Bean too much.
Wow. I love Mr. Bean because there's no language barrier. So my parents watched it with us and they loved it.
Yeah, that's how I feel about Jerry Lewis. Yeah.
But this is, I guess, getting back to it, though, this is what I don't understand about the stuff like Emma Chamberlain, where she's trying to be funny the whole time. And I guess that is the one thing that's like, and then people go, oh, she's so funny. And then you go, is anyone laughing out loud at this? Or is it just, I mean, I haven't.
Maybe
to be fair, I'm not that tuned into it. But.
They're rewarding the behavior in their mind where they're like, she's trying to be funny. She's so funny because she's trying to be funny.
Yes, that's a good
point.
Not
the actual act of making
But
me
don't
laugh.
children think that is cringe?
Oh.
Do children think this is cringe? Trying. Do they think trying is cringe?
Apparently.
Yeah.
Because maybe, though, we're so used to influencers just trying to be hot. So just the fact of someone putting a little joke in, putting an edit, that's enough for the 12-year-olds watching.
It's like when a priest
funny.
makes a joke.
Yeah.
It's like when a priest makes a joke. Yeah, because you're like, this guy's just going to be up there talking about God. And then he makes a little like, and also we're praying for the Jets this weekend for a win, something like that. And everyone is like, Father Pete.
Yes.
You're crazy.
Which is what drives you crazy about like TikTok comedians. A lot of times they get a lot of respect and clout for being funny when really it's because of the context and what they look like, or what job they're doing.
Yeah.
Where it's like when you see a comedian on stage, your brain raises the stakes or the standard. This person better be the funniest fucking person. You see a guy washing dishes telling a joke, it lowers your standards. You're like, whoa, it's hilarious.
And I guess compared to the other stuff, it's the only kind of humor on social media that involves any kind of joke writing at all, maybe. Because like most of the other funny stuff you see just seems to be like the joke is somebody's dancing or you prank through a wet towel at my dad and stuff like that. So maybe it's just I don't know. I have no idea.
I told my mom Paul McCartney died to see what her reaction is. This thing.
Jesus was found in Ohio. Show me, please, baby.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if this stuff I've kind of tuned out, but I know a few years ago it was a lot of the sketch comedy of just like walking in on your girlfriend cheating and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's still popular, but again, maybe that's why these stand-ups that are popular, but they're good looking. There's some element of a joke, but I think, and I don't watch a lot of this stand-up on social media, but isn't mostly just people getting in fights with the crowd? Is that what's popular, or is it actually jokes?
It's a lot of crowd work.
Yeah, seems like it's mostly that. It seems like it's
because it's also like these people, you have to put out so much content all the time that's like these people are not right. Because when you see them do a not crowd work bit, because there's a couple people I check in on to see how they're doing. And to hate because it fuels me and it makes me want to.
Phones should have a hate mode where it doesn't reward the video with a view.
I know, but that's it's world of rage bait that we live in right now. That's you don't know if something is rage bait.
God damn it!
I know
that makes you so mad.
Rage bait.
You got.
Yeah, is it true though? Yeah, I guess. At the end of the day, who's the ultimate rage baiter? Trump. So
that's true.
There we go. He rage baited his way to isn't that the whole thing? He's triggered all the libs, and then and that's why I always got annoyed when people were going online like bragging that they like got the top reply to Trump on Twitter. I owned him so hard. Yeah, you still just got another million people to look at his stupid thing.
Dude, what's his name? Jeff Tiedrick.
Oh my God, that guy.
Is that a guy that always
he was like a
sad dog guy.
He was like a guy who his whole thing was like replying to Trump and being like, "I don't think so, Mr. Former President," and then Trump won again, and his whole thing kind of fell apart in one day.
Yeah, so
it's so funny knowing that he's in his house somewhere with alerts turned on for Trump's tweets and just running.
Yeah.
Cheeto in chief.
Rage. Yeah, well, that's rage bait.
God.
What's your at this stage? Because you have to look at a lot of stuff that you don't like.
Yeah, I do. Yes, that's true.
So
I always look at for my
algorithm. Just have no idea what to do.
Well, yeah, I guess the because I usually look at the Instagram reels to find stuff I don't like. The YouTube too, but I mean, who really pays attention to the YouTube? Because I watch enough stuff on YouTube that I like that it makes it. But Instagram reels, I never go on there to see anything I like. I don't know. I've never.
Yes. I've never once had a good time on Instagram.
I've never clicked to be entertained. So it's only the absolute lowest stuff I don't. You know what? Here's something I see all the time. The most I get a lot of sketch comedy where it's the so-and-so in every so-and-so movie. Have you seen these?
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Thousands of these. And every one, I'm like, how many movies has this happened in? That's what gets me. It seems like almost none. It's always so specific. The dad in every hockey movie.
Yeah.
How many hockey movies with dads are there? Just say it's an impression of one movie you saw. Maybe this is not a big press, but like everyone seems to be overly specific. And these seem to be the most popular ones.
I see that. Yeah, no,
I see that now.
I'm trying to think like what's going on.
I've watched a lot of hockey movies, and I'm like, I can't think of one.
Exactly.
Dad.
Now,
other than in Mighty Ducks, the dad's in the stands having an argument.
Well, there you go. Now you can make a sketch.
Yeah.
The dad in every hocky movie. And then you have
put my boy in. I pay a lot of money.
Honestly, that is a million view.
Thank you.
TikTok right there.
Yeah, I mean, I just get a lot of. You look at one like weightlifting thing on Instagram, and it's like, it's all just being like
deadlifts.
You have
deadlift PRs.
You have no idea how bad the shoes you're wearing for working out are. It's like it's all like sponsored content immediately.
Right. Health stuff.
Yeah.
You just want to see people's PRs.
I just want to see people's
PR
I want
after
to see
PR.
I look up one time. I go like, how do I deadlift?
Yeah.
And then now it's like a guy being like, is your gut flora off try these new drops that you can put in your water to help. And I'm just like, I don't want to.
That would be a dream come true for me after all these the blank in every blank
Yeah.
movie. It's like that, or it's like it's a lot of like stuff, characters that are in real life that I get so many ones about the finance bro's girlfriend.
Yes,
Oh.
that's
Have
that
you
kind of
seen
stuff. Yeah,
And I've never met a finance bro's girlfriend. I've seen 1,000 sketches of this thing.
Yeah,
Are all
yeah.
the sketches just based on another sketch? There aren't that many finance bros in the world.
Yeah,
For them all to have
that-
girlfriends.
They're all
Yeah.
stealing
like
each
this.
other's jokes, making it seem
Yes.
like it's a much bigger issue.
That's maybe what it is.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, and that's what's really weird. Because then sometimes they're like, people are like, where do you live? They live in a small town.
They live in a small town,
Ah.
And
not
they're
even
doing
big
a
town.
finance bro's girlfriend. There's not a
No,
finance
they've
bro in
never-
your town.
no.
You're doing a skit based on a character. That's what I think.
I
don't
get
know.
to, I mean, because it's the same thing as like when someone, it's copy and pasting a tweet and reposting it on
Yeah.
your account that you just steal tweets all day and go
Accurate.
viral. Yeah, where it's like, oh yeah, I saw a video that was like the one crazy barista.
Yeah.
And it's like the one barista that don't play about flat whites.
Yeah,
Or,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
whatever. Like you have
Yes.
to, and then they're just like. That's not a flat white. They're like doing like Crocodile Dundee,
Truly, yeah,
but
yeah.
for baristas. That's not a flat white. This is
I
a flat-
wonder how lazy we can get where, because these are like the finance girlfriend videos. Clearly, like we're saying, it's you see the video twice, your brain goes, I can make this video by taking these jokes. Can we screen record the video, use AI to put our faces on the person's face and change the voice by like a couple decibels and be like, it's my video? Like
Yeah.
how lazy,
Oh,
how
yeah.
separate.
Well, it's probably going to happen with this podcast. It's
Fuck.
kind of
Yeah.
depressing. So,
We're all gonna have
Be
Emma
careful.
Chamberlain's face
Yeah.
on. it.
Mm.
But I think it's like because a lot of the birth of that seems to be honestly from a person that we all know. Whereas like people saw
Oh yeah.
Alyssa Lamperis doing her like
Oh, yeah.
mom, like doing the character of her mom, which was
Yeah.
kind of like I didn't see a lot of stuff like that before.
Mhm.
And
she was
then-
doing that because of that fan.
But she was doing that because of that fan. She was doing it about her Vietnamese mother.
And I'm Yeah.
Yeah. But
oh, wait,
she-
I'm blanking. Who is that fan again? Is it a stand-up?
yeah, he
yeah.
was the guy on the last comic
Oh,
stand.
yeah, I remember him. Yeah, I kind of did an Asian.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
but you know what? I was saying, even before that, Margaret Cho
Yeah.
really milked that for years.
Yeah.
Anyways.
But she was doing
with her
the
mom.
the character of her, like the videos of her as her mom on Instagram or whatever. And then
Yeah.
I immediately saw like people who weren't even stand-ups doing it.
Yeah.
Just being like, oh, I'm gonna do a video of my mom and
Yeah.
like doing the exact same videos
Moms
basically.
and dads. But although
Yeah.
I don't know, I think that may even have predated. I think there may
True,
even have been
yeah, I just think-
vines like that.
Yeah,
but
I
don't
just
know.
think like the like in this world of like vertical video
true.
talking into the camera type stuff.
the
Yeah.
very fast editing, the like joke,
yeah.
joke.
Right, that's right. It's not really a it's not even a sketch. It's
Exactly.
a bunch of lines stitched together that a person like this would say, the
Yes.
finance bro's girlfriend.
Yeah.
Every finance bro's girlfriend, I want to go to the... I haven't actually sat through enough of
Yeah,
these,
yeah, yeah.
But I from what I get, because I don't know what it is. I haven't watched one. Well, I guess I
I've
could,
seen these women
This
are
is
horrible.
perfect time. Yeah,
I guess we can...
it's
but I just keep seeing it come up and I haven't watched it
Yeah.
because I'm just like, finance
How many
bro
Yeah.
girlfriend.
It's
'Cause
so
there's only
so specific.
skit.
How many finance areas are there in the country?
New York,
you know,
maybe
like,
Chicago,
there's-
San
yeah.
Francisco. That's about it.
The FiDi in New York City, Chicago,
Yeah.
and San Francisco is the only times I'm really like.
I mean,
that's,
there's
All right,
some
here's
places-
one.
Yeah.
All right, I mean,
you really got to shove the microphone up.
I get.
CrossFit? Can I see your memo? I know your ebook is free, but please let me buy it, just so you
Oh.
know. Elon would be really proud of you. Of course I'll sign a prenup.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
the
yeah,
same-
yeah.
All right.
It's
Ugh.
also
Now I know what the joke is, I guess.
Yeah. It's also so funny because these people. I don't know how many followers the person who made that video has.
I've been the one I just looked at. I've constantly get fed this woman's videos,
Yeah.
and she must
Wow.
have millions because literally I see her every time.
It's
I
just
open
so
it up.
funny then because none of them are even good at talking into a camera. Like, it's not even. It's like I don't think that she's one of the world's greatest improvisers. All those people were on The Office.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But it's like you have to. It's like you spend all day talking into a camera and you've never gotten better at
No,
it.
it's
You've
never
gotten better.
smoother, more
No.
natural, more human.
Yeah, I mean, I
Ugh.
guess this. I noticed a lot of the effort seems to go into the sometimes with the costumes
Yeah.
for some of these.
I love when someone changes shirts so I know it's a different person.
Yeah, or
Yeah.
It does help.
I noticed there's a lot of them where they go. I've been following this one woman for years. I haven't watched any of her finest
From
girl
work
ones, but she
to her house.
yeah. But I just keep getting. She does ones like a finance bro's girlfriend in the Middle Ages.
Okay.
And now
Oh
she's put a
my
bunch. I'm not
God.
kidding. A bunch of like, not like that. Her boyfriend's there dressed up like a knight, and like a lot of effort has gone into the costume.
All right.
So at some point, I guess you hit a wall with the writing after about 2 of these.
Yeah. After the middle of the first video, it kind of drops off quickly.
Finance bros girlfriend. Do you want lunch? Do you want dinner? Do you
Yeah.
want breakfast? Like just like
Yes.
no.
Finance, if Finance Bro's girlfriend was an Avengers and then a superhero,
Yeah.
so
Oh
sometimes
my
you'd have to do that.
Let's go this way. Since is there someone? Is there? I'm sure there is, but like, who online you find to be so unique that you're like, whoa, this person's doing something completely singular.
Buff Carell.
Buff Carell,
Who's
number
Buff
one.
Carell?
Oh, you never seen Buff
wow.
Carell?
Buff Carell is a mentally ill man who
Oh yeah.
does
He does a karaoke
in his
covers.
apartment, shirtless, and is dancing.
There
He's
was
been
a-
doing it for about 10 years.
There was a guy I liked like that named Ray Sipe that he
Ray
would.
Sipe.
Everyone speculated that he had like a grandson telling him what to talk about because he would be like he
Yeah.
would talk about like he'd go like, but they'd be like really short and be like, I ship Bluey, Donnie.
Yeah.
And there's like weird
Oh,
stuff
yeah.
that only kids would know about. But he-
Interesting.
He,
Yeah, he's not a good singer or dancer.
I like stuff like this. 8 years
But
ago.
he also has like his poster himself in the back.
Which I think really locks it in. A
wow.
poster of himself in the
And he
background.
like greases his hair down with a bunch of Vaseline.
Yeah, I do
Zero.
like stuff where you don't know. I suppose some people react to me like where you don't know if it's intentional
Sure.
or not. So I guess there's anyways, look up race. But I had to unfollow him. He got at one point he did get really political, and so I was like,
In what direction?
Well, he went anti-Trump.
Uh-huh.
Which you could have got. You're seeing the guy.
Yeah.
You could have gone either way looking at it,
Yeah,
but it was
yeah,
still
yeah.
not entertaining to me. And
Yeah.
Still annoying and boring.
yeah, I don't want to see it, so that I stopped. But that was one that I really liked. Yeah, there's a lot of weird stuff you can find on there. And then I think, but most of the people I think that are good at, that I enjoy watching are people that I already enjoy from doing comedy.
Oh,
Like,
Yeah.
that are already people I know from here. You know what I mean?
Thank you
like,
so much.
Yes. For example, Mike and Diego.
Oh,
yeah.
finally.
Stuff like that.
Thank
A
God.
little
People
credit.
in this room are pretty much, actually, you are the only 2 people I even look at
Thank
on
you so
Instagram.
much.
Everything
You
else is
have
just
a-
this crap that's getting fed to me by the
Yeah.
algorithm.
Yeah, you have 2
So-
phones. You have a burner phone that looks at everyone, and then
Yes.
you have your real phone that
Mike,
only
my
is
Mike and
locked.
Diego
Yeah,
phone.
Mike and
Yeah.
Diego phone.
So- But I think that's the sad thing, though. I do think that a lot of people that are really funny, Lenny, you're someone that can be a funny stand-up, can also do this other stuff, but that doesn't pop off because they don't have the right look, or they're not pandering to specific trends,
They're
and
on
so
Yeah.
you hit a kind of wall.
Yeah.
What
I
if
used
you-
to like get a little mad about that, being like, why don't
And now you get really mad about it?
Yeah, no, I just have gotten older and given up. But
I used
just-
to get a little mad. Now I get really angry.
no, but being like a little bit like I don't think I had such delusions of grandeur being like I'm going to be the biggest stand up of all time, but I'm like, why don't more people like the thing that I do? And then I was like, oh, I've never liked any kind of media that a lot of people like.
Mhm.
I've always
Yeah.
liked things that were meant to be done in small, weird rooms.
Subcultures,
So
yeah.
like, why
Yeah.
not? Why would I all of a sudden transcend that and be the next Larry the Cable Guy or whatever?
Right.
Yeah.
I listen to a lot of doom metal. It's never going to be popular.
yeah.
And I'm not listening to that going, why isn't this at the top of the charts?
yeah.
Well, I know why it's not, because it's a niche thing. So, why,
Yeah.
yeah.
Do you think a part, because you're kind of both, do you think a part of you liking it is the fact that it's not big, or do you think if it was big, you'd still like it?
I think I like this. Well, it's interesting. Like, I think when you're in
Yeah.
high school, maybe that people that get into like metal and stuff, maybe part of it is
Because
you want to be different.
Yeah,
and-
yeah,
but
Yeah.
now I don't, because I also I don't get mad. I'll listen to Sabrina Carpenter, and I'm not like, I can't listen to this because it's
Sure.
fine. It doesn't
Yeah.
bother me with music. I don't know. So
yeah,
I don't know.
no, I just think it's like a weird thing where it's like, you know, because it's like I like Metallica a lot. They play football stadiums wherever they go, so it's not a popularity thing. I think it's more of, I mean, obviously like what it sounds like, but also kind of like the thought behind it and stuff. Where it's like, I mean, I like Michael Bay movies a lot.
Sure.
some of them.
And I don't say that because like, I think there's people will ask that kind of question and diminish the idea of liking something inherently because it is unliked. Because I think it can guide you in a direction that you might not know it's over there, but you keep going there, you'll find something that speaks to you, or you can create something that is against the masses, and there's value there.
But maybe I think there is something different between this stuff that's kind of made commercially, versus the social media stuff, because I think they're almost, because a lot of effort goes probably into like a big pop song, but sometimes this stuff, no effort goes into it, and the person just blows up because they hit something at the right time. And then, so maybe that is a little different than something like music, I guess. I don't, you know what? I don't even know. Hard to say. I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I have been thinking about this recently where it's like, how everything has to get, I mean, even with stand-up, even with everything, where now it's like, okay, every stand-up special is the stand-up pays for it, they shoot it themselves, and then maybe somebody puts it out for them, unless Netflix is paying you and putting it out. And that's kind of what is happening across all art forms, it seems now, where it's like, it's like, how many TV writing jobs are there now?
16?
It's like 1/10, 1/20 of what there used to be. Now it's everyone makes their own YouTube channel. Everyone makes their own TikTok videos for people to watch. Everyone makes their own music in their bedrooms now, where it's like, oh, the industry no longer has to put out money to make the product. They can now just either own the platform it is on and make money on ads and hosting it, or being like, okay, you have made something that is good, and then I will pay to put it on I'll pay you a small amount of money to put it on my platform so you can get exposure. But no longer is it like, oh, are you a comedian? We're Comedy Central. We're going to put you on. We'll give you an 8-minute set. And if that goes well, we'll give you a 30-minute set, and then we'll give you a 60-minute set. And now they're like, I hope you have 120 minutes of jokes to put out every single year on your own for no money, so hopefully people come see you live.
Well, I guess what's the point of doing anything?
I guess we're all fucking...
I came in here so pumped up. I was in a pretty good mood. What did we start? We're talking about towns and cities. We should have kept on that.
How about we start with this? How about we go to the energy drink corner?
Okay. All right.
Here we go.
We'll pump us back up. Hey, everybody, welcome to the Energy Drink Corner. So do you drink caffeine? Are you a caffeine intaker?
Yeah, I'm not I drink, what do you call it? I'm not a Mormon.
Oh, there you go. Not a Mormon. There, good. Do you drink energy drinks?
I haven't had one. I got to say I'm coming on maybe 8 years without drinking. It's just not, I just drink coffee. It's more healthy because it's just, so.
What's your coffee order?
I just get a black coffee.
Wow.
I just get a plain black coffee.
Like a cartoon character.
And then a barista goes, you sure you don't want almond milk? And that's a skit, by the way.
I
see a lot of those.
Then
I get the Gen Z stare. Have you heard about this black coffee? No.
Yeah.
I just like it. I mean, if it's good, if you go to a good coffee shop, you don't need all the milk. The whole point of the milk was because coffee tasted. Anyway, we don't need to get into this.
Don't even get me started on these damn baristas. I'm every comedian. I'm every comedian who makes more than $79,000 a year.
I gotta tip you now. This week we're doing Volt.
Whoa.
Blue Energy. Matt came by this weekend. Dear friend and listener Matt. He gave us a bunch. This one he said is Asian. I can't remember where it was from. No, it's Mexican. All right, whatever.
All right.
He pointed at a couple. He brought us so many. This is called Volt Blue Energy. It's blueberry flavor.
Blueberry flavor.
With cane sugar.
Okay, this is going to be interesting.
47 grams of sugar.
Oh, brother.
190 calories. I don't see how much caffeine is in it. Caffeine content for 142 milligrams. So
a little.
How much is that? Like, how much is 1 cup of coffee?
Like 80 something.
Okay, so if you finish this whole thing, it's like having
basically
1 3/4 cups of coffee.
Yeah,
all right, that's fine.
Ooh, very blue. Very.
It is blue.
Pool, like fake pool.
Yeah, you're right. It does look like a. Do you think that they're putting the color on these things? They must research what color, because obviously it's not
the most
natural,
like attractive.
It's not. There's no like.
It's beautiful.
It's not. This is not like the root of some kind of blue
No,
tree.
absolutely
that's
not.
making it
It's-
blue.
it's-
yes. This is
The closest thing to give you gut cancer.
No, this is
possible.
FD&C Blue 1.
Oh. It is
Whoa.
very relaxing to look at.
It is. It's oddly beautiful.
Yeah.
I'll
yeah.
make sure the listeners get to look at that.
Hey, how about you let Michael take a look at it?
Oh
huh?
yeah, because you're not a can.
Yeah.
Look how beautiful that
That is
looks.
very blue.
It's very blue. Give it a whiff, guys. Give it a whiff. That's very fragrant.
Okay, smells.
It smells. I'm getting a distinct Red Bull smell to it.
Yeah, it's a little Red Bull. Most
Yeah.
Smells like a Red Bull.
low level foreign energy drinks are just repackaged Red Bull.
Oh, it's from the same plant, and
Yeah,
they
yeah.
put some
basically.
blue food coloring. Is Red Bull even red? No, is it?
No,
No,
it's like it's
piss
like
yellow.
tan.
Whoa,
Yeah.
whoa.
This
I'm
tastes
getting
bad?
almost no blueberry.
No blueberry.
Was that what the blue is even supposed to be?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just blueberry
Oh.
flavor.
Because I think at this point, blue does not mean blueberry. It just
Yeah,
means
blue.
nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just means that. Oh, that's blue. Like
Yeah.
Pepsi Blue.
No, Red Bull is the color
No,
of
I'm
like
getting a lo-
dehydrated trucker piss.
Now, I will
Yeah.
say,
I'm getting a little
no,
blueberry.
no offense to you guys, but it probably could have stood to be in the fridge a little bit longer. Because
Fair
like,
enough.
it's not.
Yeah.
This is something that definitely needs to be.
My apologies.
No, I'm, not,
Ice.
I'm saying
Ice
to be
cold.
fair to this.
To be
Yeah,
fair,
yeah,
it
yeah.
is. Yeah, we took it out before we started recording,
Yeah,
and it is
I've been going on and on.
90
and on, so-
degrees in here.
Yeah. That's nice.
Hmm.
Yeah.
It's Red Bull.
I'm getting a little bit of blue.
It ends
I'm getting-
blue.
It ends blue.
It tastes-
It ends blue.
Yeah,
Not as carbonated as it should be.
Yeah.
but again, that wouldn't be. It's in the can,
Yeah,
so
it's still in
that's
the can. I didn't open it.
not. Yeah, it tastes like blue Gatorade, slightly fizzy blue Gatorade
Okay.
to me. Anybody
yeah.
else?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's tart.
It doesn't taste like blueberry, like not like the blue, like yerba mate or anything like that. Even
Yeah, it's
It's
a-
also
it's definitely Gatorade adjacent.
very sweet.
Yeah.
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 That's real. That's cane sugar.
real sugar. Is there
Yeah.
real sugar in it?
Yeah.
Cane sugar.
Well, that's good. I guess. Is that better for you? I don't know.
That's the thing. Who's
Nobody
to
knows.
say?
Yeah,
I don't know. I guess it is better because it is a.
a plant.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Anthrax is natural. It's not good for you.
that's true. So is blue asbestos.
So is blue asbestos.
Yeah.
I don't like it. I don't hate it.
It's so fine.
It's a. Oh, so we do a rating system.
Okay, but do any of these taste good? Because this is
Yes.
exactly what I expected to taste like. It tastes like every other one I've. Again, it's been years since I've had one.
For
Yeah.
sure. For
It's
sure.
not grossing me out, but it doesn't.
No, there are some
There's
that
some very good
actually
ones.
taste good.
Oh, okay.
This
well,
is not one of them. No, I mean this
Fine.
doesn't taste bad. This is the most 3 that's ever existed
Oh, okay.
out of what?
out of 5.
Oh,
0 to 5 lightning bolts. 0, you hate it. 5 lightning bolts, you like it so much you're going to order it online for yourself.
I think this tastes good enough that I would buy it based on the energy quality.
The
Yeah.
caffeine amount.
Yes, if there was between this one and another one tasted the same that had less caffeine, because I feel like the only reason why I get one of these is because I needed to be hyper.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
So it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. So I would, if this made me really hyper, and like, because coffee wasn't going to cut it or something. Yeah, it's all right. Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
say
You're at a
3.
gas station, they don't have coffee.
Yeah,
You need something to help you
I
finish
need
your drive.
something. Oh, yeah, I get this. Yeah, I'll give it a 3.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
Feels 3. How do you feel, Diego?
I'm going to go.
Less?
Yeah, I want to go 2.85.
8.5.
3,
Wow.
I think, has a little bit of like excitement to it.
You think
where
3
this
has?
is like, I don't want
Oh
this.
Jesus.
But if you're getting, just a question for you, not trying to tell you how to do your job, if you're
Yeah.
getting into 2.85,
Well, then watch
why
your
not
tone.
make the scale 1 to 100?
Just
Do you know what I
a-
mean?
yeah,
Then make
fair.
it a 28.5.
Yeah, fair. We
right.
thought about this 6
Yeah.
years
Okay,
ago.
you
We
got it.
understand.
All right. No, because it doesn't. Yeah.
It's too late now.
Yeah. Well then, yeah.
Well, sorry to
No.
derail things.
No, it's
No,
not
I
right.
guess
Yeah,
we
you
can-
derail anything. all
Okay.
right?
No, we just have to change our whole fucking show now.
I would go back and re-edit all the old
Yeah,
episodes.
You
with the
can't derail
calculator.
something that was never on there.
On the,
Yeah.
not railed. Yeah.
it was never
Yeah.
railed.
Unrailed.
Another thing I like to do is are you on Letterboxd? Do you like
No.
movies?
I'll be honest. I spent so much of my time making my stupid YouTube.
Yeah.
I barely watch any movies.
Okay.
I'm so sorry.
No, don't be
I have
sorry.
seen some. You could ask me
Do you
one. I
have
can
so
tell you if I
what we
liked it
do
or
is
not.
on Letterboxd you put your 4 favorites.
Oh, okay.
So I ask people what their 4 favorites if you can do
Oh.
that off the top of your head. And for any kind
well,
of distinction of like, oh, I watch the most often. This
what
one
are
makes you
some
horny.
movies? God, I don't know. Like, all right. I like the movie. I need to rewatch these. I remember the movies. I remember laughing. We were talking about stuff I laughed
Yeah,
out
yeah.
loud
Yeah.
at. I remember laughed out loud at Office Space.
So good.
Well,
I rewatched it recently. It's
Did you-
still,
It
it's still very
holds.
good.
Okay.
It's still very
holds.
good. Yeah.
you know the movie Election with Reese
Unbelievable.
Witherspoon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Matthew
That's one.
Broderick.
I can watch that. I've watched that
So
like 30
funny.
times.
So funny.
I love the movie Ghost World with
Yep.
Steve Buscemi.
Buscemi.
Yeah. Yeah.
One of my faves.
Mhm.
And then what's something I really love? Well, I guess Star Wars. When I was a kid, I watched Star
Did
Wars.
you? You
I had
were
a
big Star
summer where
Wars.
I watched Star Wars movies every day for the entire summer. I watched
Yeah.
one a day over and over until the
Jeez,
entire
where'd you
summer
grow up
ended.
again?
Michigan.
Michigan.
Yeah.
Huh.
Star Wars country.
Stars. Yeah.
Star
People,
Wars country.
there's something about Michigan. People love
land of-
Star Wars.
Yeah, the land of two
Star Wars
moons, they call
country.
it.
Yeah. So there you go.
I did that
Awesome.
for years as a kid. I would go to the library and I would get Ghostbusters.
Mm.
And then I would watch it, and then I would bring it back, and I would get Ghostbusters 2. And I would watch that, and then I would bring it back, and I would get Ghostbusters again.
That's awesome.
And just
That's
on a cycle over
That's what
and
I
over
did, but there
again.
were. I had it better because there were 3 Star Wars movies
Yeah,
at that
yeah,
time. So better than Ghostbusters, there were only
I just
2.
kept
Yeah, I
watching, renting The Naked Gun from the library. I
The
vividly
original
remember
one or all?
the original, just the first one.
original.
They didn't
Yeah.
have the second and third one yet. Fingers
At
crossed.
the library?
At the library.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, they were made.
And they're like, we have books here. I'm like, I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't fucking
Naked Gun.
care.
Leslie Nielsen isn't in any of these books.
Not even one.
And what about the new Naked Gun? Are you going to see it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, great.
I,
Some good
I
things.
want to see it. I saw the preview for it the other day in the theater. I have pretty low expectations.
Yeah.
But I am interested to see. I just don't think Liam Neeson is funny. I think that's the
Yeah.
thing. I think that's the big issue.
But I guess that was originally Leslie Nielsen was
He's a
hired
dramatic
because he was
actor.
supposed to. He was like an action
Yeah.
star in the 50s, and the
Yeah.
joke was making him do
Say
a
funny
joke.
things.
Yeah.
So
Which is
maybe
interesting because
that's one.
when you watch interviews of Liam Neeson later in his life, he's doing fart bits.
Yes.
So it's like, were you always funny and only did dramatic roles? Or did you only do dramatic roles, then were given this role on Police Squad? And then you're like, I fucking love laughing. I'm a laughing guy.
Oh,
yeah, maybe he
interesting.
was always a funny. Maybe it was a known thing in Hollywood.
In the Hollywood, yeah. Like how Nicolas
Yeah.
Cage is a Coppola. They know.
Yeah,
They know.
he-
exactly the same thing.
Yeah.
Awesome. We did the podcast. Tony, thank you so
Yeah,
much
this is
for
awesome.
doing the podcast. Where can people come? Just
I'm
follow
on
you?
every platform. TonyZaret. YouTube. But the YouTube I get revenue from, and TikTok now. Now that I'm an advanced creator,
Congratulations,
you
by the
gotta
way.
sign up on there.
Yeah, you got to watch out for his TikToks about film and TV.
film and TV because
Please
they're
talk
supposed
about
to be
I'd love
supposed
to
to be
see
giving
it.
me more.
That's awesome. Follow Tony. He's so fucking funny.
Thank you.
You're an angel. Follow Mike Abruzzi at Mike Abruzzi.
Follow Diego Lopez at this Diego Lopez.
Patreon.com/a little time pod for 4
Where am I
bonus
gonna be?
episodes a month, plus video of all 8 episodes a week before everyone else. We appreciate your support.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Mike has some dates.
Let me have some tour dates. Las Vegas, Nevada. Salt Lake City, Utah. Denver, Colorado. Casper, Wyoming. Manteo, North Carolina. Atlanta, Georgia. Detroit, Michigan. I got a whole bunch. Phoenix, Arizona. Florida. Alabama. South Carolina. Texas. San Diego. Charlotte. All this year. I'll be in all those places. All right.
Unbelievable. All right, everybody. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.